What's up everyone, welcome back to another trade recap. In this video I'm going to be going over all the 3 trades that I took this week. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So for the first trade, I'm going to go over my crash out on Monday, which was Monday. I took like 3 different trades. So it was a rule break. I shouldn't be taking more than 1 trade a day, but this day I crashed out. The first trade, I'm going to go over this. For the logic, high time frame was bullish and we swept out this 15-minute intermediate low and we got an instant reaction out of it. Literally we inversed all of this gap. So I waited for a pullback and we got this, but here as you can see, price literally inversed this 1 minute gap, and a lot of traders I saw on Instagram took this and got wrecked, but I didn't take it because I was looking at ES and ES was literally respecting this gap and was nowhere near to inverse. So I waited for an inversion. We got this beautiful inversion, beautiful. My stop loss was below this wick and I went emotionally break even here on this candle and got stopped out by a tick. And it went back to take profit without me. Literally that day I crashed out and took another trade. I don't have the second trade, but it was a break even too. But for the third trade, it was like way past 11, which I shouldn't be doing. So another rule break. For the logic, we had a 5-minute gap and we got a 1-minute CISD. But as you can see, it just instantly stopped me out. The reason I can see is like we dumped all the way down to like 600 points and again rebalanced another 300 points. So price is supposed to chop around. I think I lost maybe $144 on that day and I was contemplating my life. But for the second trade, let's get into the second trade. This day, it was absolutely beautiful. Higher time frame was bullish. We had this relative equal highs. We had this high and the break even high on the high time frame. I don't want to go over that. But yeah, we had this relative equal highs. I was really bullish and we finally got an entry. We had SMT, we tapped back into this 5-minute gap. Absolutely beautiful, 2 confluences, and we got a 1-minute CISD. We didn't really have any fair value gaps, so there wasn't any inversions, but I took the CISD and as you can see, I literally got saved by a tick. By a fucking tick. On Instagram, I posted the recap and it ran to take profit. I recovered all the losses and made back maybe a few dollars. So yeah, this was a great trade. I went break even here and yeah, it was just straight to take profit, 1-to-1. Nothing much. And for the third trade, which was yesterday, for the bias and everything, I just looked at the 1-hour chart. We have been respecting all these bearish gaps and disrespecting all these bullish gaps. At the end, we had this discounted 1-hour gap. So I had like 2 conditions. If we want to be bullish, we have to like respect this 1-hour gap and maybe give a 5-minute or 15-minute pullback and then a 1-minute inversion for me to be bullish. And for me to be bearish, we have to like respect this 1-hour gap. So as you guys can see, we had like both of the opportunities and yesterday was a really great day, not gonna lie. So the first opportunity was a bullish one and we literally got this 5-minute inversion. Beautiful entry, but the stop loss was kind of fucked up. But yeah, I can literally put it on the fair value gap and target 1-to-1. That's a good trade too, 1-to-1, nothing special. PB Blake took that. But I wasn't really 100% confident in this trade, so I didn't really take this. But I took this one. We had the 1-hour gap and that was a 15-minute intermediate high too. So we swept out those. Another confluence was this 5-minute gap. 3 confluences for my bias. So I was like super like confident on this trade. We had SMT and everything on ES. We had this beautiful SMT. For the entry, we had inversion and a CISD. We had this small little fair value gap, which is an inversion. And we had this beautiful CISD. So like 6 different confluences for my bias. That was a A++ setup for me. So I took this without a hesitation and unfortunately, I got break even on this trade. I couldn't do anything. I went break even at this internal low and prices literally edged by 9 points. So I couldn't do anything. It just stopped around. My stop loss was protected. It just stopped around and it just fell on its face. But yeah, it is what it is. I followed my rules. I stayed disciplined. I stayed patient. That's what matters. And yeah, I'm just trying to be as disciplined as possible. So yeah, this was a trade recap for the whole week. Today, let's see if I can get a trade or not. If I get a trade, I will take it. If I don't, then I won't. So yeah, see y'all in the next trade recap. Peace out.